The saga of the stolen emails that has so bolstered the skeptics' case now threatens to scupper climate change talks in Copenhagen. This is where the many thousands of emails came from, hacked computers at the respected Climate Research Unit at Britain's University of East Anglia. Its head stepped down from his post this week. The university says it's investigating. So too is the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, the UN body overseeing the Copenhagen talks. At stake are claims being made in ever-widening circles that the emails cast doubt on scientific data that shows human activity causes climate change.
What we've seen in the last couple of weeks hasn't changed the basic physics of climate change. We know that the Earth gets warmer if you increase the amount of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. So it's not going to affect the government, but what might happen is that if the public are more confused about climate change, then they might put less pressure on politicians to reach an agreement in Copenhagen.
One of the controversial emails refers to a trick being used to manipulate statistics and hide the decline. Another vows to withhold certain results somehow, even if we have to redefine the peer review literature. As the scientific impact ignites fresh debate, potentially more damaging are the political implications. With nations facing the immense financial cost of tackling climate change, some, like Saudi Arabia, are saying there can be no deal at Copenhagen. The heavily carbon-dependent Saudis have long been sceptical and are using the emails to vindicate their views. There are worries others will follow, adopting positions that reflect national rather than global interests.
Pity that Copenhagen meeting didn't get off the ground. Dan, a pleasure.
Well,
thank you very much.
It hasn't started yet. It's scheduled to start in 2 weeks.
Yeah, and it won't achieve a thing. Nothing at all, and you know it. It's a bust.
You're not going to get large numbers of people voting to spend extra money, big taxation, for something which has been subject to this kind of scandal. It's just not going to happen.
With only days to go before Copenhagen, the case for urgent measures to curb climate change is being made high up in the Himalayas. The Nepalese government put on oxygen masks for a cabinet meeting held on Mount Everest. Scientists say the Himalayan glaciers are melting at an alarming rate. Also melting away, say the skeptics, is the certainty that climate change is man-made. Jonah, Al Jazeera.